Hello again, my name's Gabe Zollner. Just read an interesting article on MinutemanNews.com, and the title is Obama Tell the Saudis to Stop Oppressing Christians. Well, he's not going to do that. Apparently on Friday, Barack Hussein is going to travel to Saudi Arabia. You want to bet he brings all of his Muslim Brotherhood friends with him that are with him now in Belgium? Oh yeah, they're going to go pray at the mosque with King Abdullah. Yeah, and the article talks about how that particular country treats Christians. Well, they can apparently live there, but they can't practice their religion. The majority of people that live in that country are what? They're Muslims. And it's one of the strictest countries as well. They adhere to Sharia law. And so, you know, Obama has no interest in telling King Abdullah anything. He's going to probably bow down to him and thank him for what he's been able to do. And they're going to plan and plot the further destruction of the United States. I have no doubt that King Abdullah created this monster. And, yeah, I mean, you got to sort of play the cards the way they're dealt, right? I'm sure that if he had a choice, he would have found someone other than a homosexual, someone other than a crack user. But hey, we don't live in a perfect world. And how do you tell? You can't tell. No, see, Obama knew from the get-go that this is what he was destined to become. He's part of the plan to do what? Well, to destroy American way of life and to bring about the caliphate. If Obama was concerned about Christians, would he allow the Christians to be slaughtered the way they're being slaughtered throughout Syria? There was a video that is running around that I talked about which shows actual slaughterhouses in Syria. Slaughterhouses. And some of the folks that work in those slaughterhouses have developed kuru, which is a disease you can only get from eating human flesh. Yeah. So Obama is going to go visit and pray at the mosque and come back to the United States fully prepared to execute the rest of their plan. That's what I think. Huh? You don't think that's the case. If you don't, well, you're entitled to believe whatever you want to believe. But I have no doubt that King Abdullah has been behind this for the last 50 plus years. Very patient people. And what's their objective? Well, you know what the objective is. They breed like rabbits, and eventually they will consume the earth. As they gain more power, they gain more votes. They already have 2 members of Congress from Minnesota that are Muslims. You think they have the same interests and values Americans do? Whether they're Americans or not. Do you think they have the same values? No. If you're going to follow a cult, which is what Islam is, and if you adhere to the Quran, anyone other than a believer is an infidel. And there's only one solution for an infidel, and it's the sword. Decapitation. Yeah. They're pretty big on that, aren't they? The internet's full of Muslims cutting off people's heads. It's really insane. But, hey, you know, that's what happens when you got a radical, extremist, Arab, Muslim that was planted into the Oval Office. And I'm sure that all of his Muslims that are with him are going to be very grateful that he's been able to provide this unique experience meeting the Godfather. That's what I believe King Abdullah really is. He's the Godfather to Barack Hussein Obama.